Well, welcome to the Bemidji Curling Club. We are broadcasting live 2026 Mixed Doubles Nationals. We have a change up this game. We're moved to sheet 4 as we have two undefeated teams playing each other, and a lot of requests as far as wanting to see that game, or at least we expect there'll be a lot of people watching that sheet. So we're going to broadcast that sheet. Undefeateds, Sarah Fenson and Andrew Stopera were the number 1 seed. Rachel Kawleski and Kauffman. They were the number 5 seed. They're both in the Pool A. We're seeing a little bit of mopping done. John Filardo, Bemidji Curling Club, doing a little bit there. So, getting them lined up here is Steve Shields. Steve Shields was that announcer that just announced that. He's actually the deputy official. Got some people here joining us. Watch this game. Got a surprise for you in our second end. We have a guest that's going to join me in the second end that is headed to the Olympics in curling. Watching her sister on sheet 4. I think you'll be able to figure out who that is for all those that are following curling. Hammer goes to the yellow rocks. That's Sarah Fenson, Sarah Anderson Fenson. Her teammate is Andrew Stopera. Throwing those red stones. Rachel Kawleski and Kauffman. Connor plays out of the 4th season curling club. Rachel plays out of the Fargo Moorhead curling club. Here's Rachel throwing the 1st and 5th rocks. Trying to do a come around and landing it in the 4-foot is the goal. Either snug up to that yellow stone or just in front of that. A little tap. That rock goes completely out. When that happens, a violation, they pull the red stone or the fending stone out of play, set back the opposing stone, in this case the yellow. Do not do a takeout until the 4th stone. There's a 2nd stone in the end. Sarah Fenson, curling for 22 years. Trying to come back onto her own rock. Yeah, those first 3 stones, if any of them are knocked out, the one that knocked it out is taken out, and the rock that got knocked out was put back to the same spot. Sarah's rock in the top of the button. Both these teams are undefeated. As it slows down, they start to bend. Waiting for it to bend and yet still be in front of that rock. We see that happen right right onto that rock. Beautiful shot. Andrew Stopera. Coming in from the right side. You see this rock curl. Gets by the guard. Raise their own rock into the red rock of the opponent. Yellow at this point is sitting 1, possibly 2. Real close to the red rock as far as distance from the pin. Here's Kauffman. Attempting a draw to that rock in the button. Needs to curl a lot, and it's starting to do that. Sweeping it hard to get it down there. Biting the button. For sure now setting second rock. Andrew Stopera looking at the little tap up. That little tap up potentially knocking out of contention the red rocks of Connor's and Rachel's. Andrew Stopera, part of that Young Bucks team. Girls with Mark Fenner, who's from our local club here, Bemidji Club. That rock's starting to turn hard. Wants to hold it out there so you can get that raised in to the other stone. Does a great job at that. That one pops out way out to the edge of the 12-foot. His stone rolls over to the middle of the 12-foot. The Fenson Stopera team is lying either 2 or 3. Measurable stone from here anyway, in the back. Rachel holding the broom. The rock is curling hard, trying to get it past that guard. Going to be coming in awfully close. It does tap the red guard. Creates a port in between there. Andrew is going to be doing a counterclockwise turn, we call it the out turn here. My name is Kent Barr, representing Bemidji Curling Club, your announcer. Andrew, curling in from the outside, in, counterclockwise curl. Concerned about it cutting too fast and yet fast enough. Here's a good rock. You can see it bend here at the end. Coming up to freeze to that rock. Pops one out into the center. Our timer today is Weston Sights. manning the clock. Well, this will be the last rock of the end. Going to be thrown by Rachel Kawleski. Last rock for the red team, I should say. Sarah Fenson will have one more, having hammer in this hand. Those preset rocks in the beginning and the end, if they are in the house, they will count as a score. Of course, it beats out the opposing stones. Red stone needs to get through the port and onto those opposing stones. Curling fast. Needs to go hard to get it by. Rubs it. Rubs that stone in the front. I think you'll see a tap on that red rock. This is Sarah Anderson Fenson. Newly married to Graham Fenson. Good curler in his own right, not presently curling. We have some of the Anderson family in the house, along with, we've had some Fensons joining us too. Trying the out turn to come into opposing team's rock. Starting to bend sharp now. Rubs that guard, rolls into her own stones. Appears like we may have a measurement. No, we do not. Let's see how many they determine. Sitting in the booth, all I got to go by is the same thing that you have on your screen. Well, let's see how many points this ends up to be. 3 for the yellow stones. Stopera and Fenson go ahead 3-0. Although Kawleski and Kauffman will have hammer in this coming in. Thank you to all our campaign donors. Bemidji Curling Club, the home of the Mixed Doubles National Championship 2026 version, also hosted the 2007 version, which was the first mixed doubles tournament. That tournament was won by 2 Bemidji players. Jamie Haskell was Jamie Johnson before she got married. Nate Haskell, her husband. They won the first edition in 2007, the USA Mixed Doubles National Tournament. We hosted one other between that and this one as far as mixed doubles. So this is our third shot. a running mixed doubles tournament. This is Sarah Fenson. Andrew Stopera on the broom. Rock squeezes by. On to the one in the back of the forefoot. Bumps it back. Actually enlarges the target area. For the Fenson Stopera team, you can see her talking to her coach, Mark Lazar. Rachel's shot. Attempting to come down onto that rock. Needs to curl. Coming in. Taps that rock to the very back of the forefoot. This yellow stone is mostly open. Andrew throwing the third rock to the end. Come to the fourth rock and they can hit out the opponent's rocks. So he would look at a tap back, but if he eliminates a rock out of the house, rock would come back and they'd pull the offending shot rock that was thrown. Still in play. If they would have swept that out, the rock would have been put back. Very close to that happening. Here comes Connor's rock. Appears to be a little heavy. We'll see what happens when it starts to bend. Slowing down, and as it slows down, we see a strong curl. Gonna come up that stone. Very good rock. Eliminates that second stone at this point. Gonna come and hit that stone. Here's Andrew Stopera. Well, I told you we have a surprise guest for you. We'll get her mic'd up. Andrew Stopera. Well, first off, this is Taylor Anderson. And you have to tell me your new last name.
Anderson Heidi.
Heidi.
Yeah.
Very good. And your sister got married this summer too?
Yeah, she's now a Fenson.
Now a Fenson. Oh my.
Yeah.
I know that family a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah. Married to Graham Fenson, who is Pete and Roxy's son, and Bob and Jan is their grandparents. Jan being my sister.
Yeah.
That makes us almost cousins.
Yeah, we're pretty much family.
Yeah, we're family. So here comes Hiraka Connor trying to come into that stone. They get a good start, don't they, Taylor?
Yeah, it's looking like a good end. It's coming.
Yeah. Well, I heard you have another special date coming up here.
Yeah, I leave for the Olympics next month. So
how does it feel to be an Olympian?
It's super exciting. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I know your teammates and been friends with them for a long time. Mm-hmm. Got to travel quite a bit with the Petersons, as my son played at the same time with them.
Okay. Yeah.
So got to go over to Scotland together in different places.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I love playing with the Petersons and Corey and Eileen. Yeah, it's
Aren't
really
they
fun
wonderful
team.
people?
Yeah.
Well, you meet the best people curling. So,
Tap back
what do
here?
they call them back here? A little bit of tap.
A little bit of tap.
We can see that. Red and yellow are squeezing into the top of the button. You ever play with any of these players?
I've played mixed doubles lots. Yeah, I've played against them and used to play with Sarah.
I'm giving you a hard time
Yeah.
because I know you played a whole lifetime
Yeah.
with Sarah. So I understand your older sisters are playing international play under another country.
Yeah, Emily and Courtney played for Team Puerto Rico.
Is that wild or what?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
So I love seeing them out there playing, and they love it too. So it's
They
really,
do.
really cool.
Are they both living in Puerto Rico?
Nope, they both live in Philadelphia, but they were born in Puerto Rico.
Born in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Very good.
Nice shot.
There was a nice rock. Now sitting 1 and 2. Both these teams are 4-0.
Yeah, yeah. Top
And when
in the
did you
field.
get into Bemidji?
I got into Bemidji last night. Graham drove me up, so excited to be here in the negative 30-degree weather.
Yeah, we tried to warm it up for you.
Thanks. Yeah, just the curling ice is warmer, so.
Yes,
yeah.
right, right. Well, the ice is very fast. What kind of conditions do you expect when you go to the Olympics? Fast ice?
Yeah, I hope fast and curly. We'll see what we get, but
Yeah.
I think it'll be good ice.
I think it will too. My experience with international play is nothing like yours, but I found it to be curling a large amount. Big curl on it, big swings.
Yeah, should make some good shots.
Yes.
This one looks good coming down the ice.
Yeah, coming down, if they get it past that guard rock, it's going to get really close. Can it squeeze by?
Oh.
No, it rubs that guard. They've had a little bit of trouble with that. If they get that corrected, they'll be making quite a bit more shots. Rachel Kawleski and Connor Kauffman, have you met up with them?
Yeah, they're a great team. They curl out of Blaine, so I see them all the time, and yeah, they're really fun to play against.
Yeah. So where are you living now?
I live in Chaska, Minnesota. Yeah.
You live in Chaska?
Yep.
Okay.
Right down the street from the curling club.
Yeah, not far. That's good. You get together with your sister, Sarah, very often?
Yeah, we like to, when I'm not away curling, we like to have dinner at least once a week together.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So you probably get to see Graham a little bit too?
Yep. We have some fun little dinner parties.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
So, do you think they're throwing a guard here? Because they kind of have a wide open double.
Yes.
They don't guard
Yes. I do like that too. We're sitting 2. Possibility of a steal. Don't want to leave that access to that
Yeah.
red stone. Well, what day do you leave?
Friday.
This coming Friday?
Yeah, next week.
Sweet. Talked to your dad earlier, and he plans on coming later on, I understand.
Yeah, my sisters and their husbands are coming, and Sarah and Graham, and it'll be fun.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So if I remember this right, you have 5 sisters. Right now, we'll see Sarah's rock come in. Wanted to guard that double.
Looks good enough.
Yes, it is. Well, look at that little extra curl, making it extra tough.
I got this little in off, but
Personally, I think that's one of the funnest shots in curling.
Is it your
the in off.
favorite
Yeah, right.
and she can throw a lot of weight, so I see her making this.
So this is Rachel Kawleski. Rachel is going to throw and run off her own rock, do an in off it, hoping to redirect the stone so it hits into this duo of rocks by the yellow team. I see that you had a meeting with or a representative of Columbia
Yeah.
Clothing.
Yeah, they gave us a great outfit for the game, so we're excited
I
to wear
saw
it.
that. How exciting! That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're so excited to wear Columbia, and they're a great company and treating us amazingly. So
Yeah.
proud to wear it.
Yeah, I see both men and women, and Corey and Corey with
She doesn't seem to like
next.
that.
Here we go. This is gonna be the in off. Gonna slide by it all. Steal of 2. 8 in game. There's time to come back, but as we progress, gets tougher.
There's still time. I know I watched the Christine McMakin's game and Sam Strauss against someone this morning, and it was back and forth.
Back and forth, it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So mixed doubles, you can just have your power play end, you can get right back in it.
Right, that makes it crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you come up to Bemidji.
Thanks.
Join us here. We wish you the world's best curling, and we'd love to see it come out on top. And not any added pressure, but the two of you, talking about you and your sister to start with, have been just great representatives of U.S. curling. And I know your team, like Corey and Petersons, and Eileen, will be great representatives over there.
Thank you.
And if I can say anything, keep up that good smile. You'll win over all the Italians and everyone else playing over there. So have fun.
Thank you so
Make
much.
memories. Hold them in your heart. They're memories for a lifetime. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Taylor, Anderson, Heidi. And we appreciate you stopping by, and best of wishes to you coming up. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm sure our listeners are happy to hear from you too.
Thanks for having me. It was
Yeah.
fun chatting with you.
Thank you, kiddo.
Thanks.
Well, that's Taylor Anderson, Heidi. We'll get it out. Appreciate her coming, and she's here to cheer on her sister Sarah before she takes off on Friday to the Olympics, representing the United States of America. She'll be curling on Team Peterson. Two yellow rocks straddle. Oh, with enough room for a rock to go through it, at least on a hit. I draw also. Hit will keep it straighter. Drawing right onto her own stone. This is Rachel. Both the lead stones, the first rocks of the end, are being thrown by the ladies. Third stone, thrown by Andrew Stopera. He runs up and gets to the stone. Sweeping it in. Gonna get past the guard. Down to the rock. Back of the tee line. Shoots the back a very good stone. Makes this a tough shot. Looking at coming through the port. This is Connor Kauffman. Connor curling out of the Blaine Club. Trying to get it to curl. Going to succeed on getting it to curl and get through. Coming in on that red rock, or the red rock coming in on that yellow one. Bounces it out. Red is sitting 3. Having hammer also. I think we'll see a hit. That broom held right in the middle between these two rocks. We'll see what I would call a high hard shot. Andrew headed through that port, gets through the port, spills all three of those, clears the house completely, gets a yellow one, and his all the rocks gone. He generated some heat, didn't he? Just when they were generating some points in there, Andrew Stopera shows them what a triple is like. Not only a triple, but a triple through the port. Setting it back up. Kauffman throws a nice stone into the 8-foot. We're going to look at a run back here this time by Andrew. Both of these teams undefeated and in the A pool. Trying to hit this on the nose. Gets enough of it. Knocks that red stone out, but rolls out themselves. And Rachel says, let's set it back up. Bemidji Curling Club, the site of all this excitement. A lot of people coming in to see this game and others. Right into the top of the 4-foot. Gonna sneak through there. Gonna have to throw a little less weight with the curl. Sarah Anderson. Showing Dave's Pizza on their shirts and sweatshirts. Sarah's rock through the port and trying to take out that red stone. The rock is wanting to curl. Can they get a bye? Will they get a bye? Oh, they do. Was that a tight shot? Sarah Anderson came to play in the 2026 Mixed Double Nationals at the Bemidji, Minnesota Curling Club. Tough to play against when they're shooting at that caliber. It's cold outside, but warm here in the curling club. Come out and join us if you're in the area. If not, would love to have you tuned in here with us. Here's Rachel Kawleski. Need to eliminate that yellow stone. Just touching the forefoot. A little off-centered. They get through that port, they'll have it. It looks like it's going to turn and rub the guard. Yellow steals one. Okay. We're going into the fourth end. Gonna have a guest commentator here for this fourth end. Louis Blocker from Bemidji Curling Club. We're gonna mic up here a little bit and talk curling.
How's that mic working?
That's good. If you can pull up a chair and join me, Louis. Curled out of the Bemidji Curling Club. How many years?
This is actually only my 5th year curling. Kent moved to Bemidji in 2020 and started the next year, fell in love with it, and now I guess I'm just kind of stuck here with it because my kids are getting into it and somehow I'm in charge of that program now. So.
Doing the juniors. This old, what do I call myself, old dinosaur. Actually started that junior program.
I know, and we are only where we are today because, I mean, the stuff you and Terry put into it really, really built a foundation to build up that we get to enjoy the fruits of and claim over 100 curlers in our juniors program. And it's not anything I've done yet.
We appreciate you taking over the mission that we had started. Had the good fortune of being the lead instructor for many years, and then went on to doing a bunch of coaching. But enough about me. We got two great teams playing out there right now. The Red called out their power play. That power play puts that red stone behind the yellow guard, now open.
Yeah, Sarah really hit that tick shot that you really need to practice for this mixed doubles game. Getting that guard pushed into the rings without getting it out really just upsets the entire end for the team on the power play.
It absolutely does. You know, there's different ways that they look at doing this power play. That being one of them. Sometimes you'll see them throw it in front of the house to get a guard to generate a little offense.
Yeah, I noticed when they put the power play on, it looks the most like four-person curling that you get to see with mixed doubles. A little more open end. The hammer feels like it has a little more of an advantage. And there's not a bunch of junk in front of the house anymore that you usually see with mixed doubles.
Right, here's Andrew Stopera throwing a draw. Right to left, that would be counterclockwise. We call it out turn. On the right side in the back, you see their coach, Mark Lazar. Rock slides a little bit deep. Takes out their own stone. If they were to take out the opponent's stone in the first 3 stones they throw, that opponent's stone would be replaced and yours would be pulled out.
A lot for Rachel and Connor to think about here. Gotta take advantage of the mistake. Gonna put that rock back.
Well, I wonder if there was a call of hitting the wrong or pulling out wrong one. I'm not certain.
Well, that was only the third rock, right? So not allowed to take any rocks out of play in the first 3. So
well, you'll see that being called as far as the opponent's rock.
You're allowed to take out your own? Maybe that's where they pulled the wrong one.
We'll see that. here in future plays. Bob and Jan Fenson watching behind the glass, we see. Their grandson, recently married Sarah Anderson, now Sarah Fenson, curling with Andrew Stopera. A little offense being generated by Connor and Rachel. How many leagues are you playing, Lewis?
2 leagues right now, and then got the Sunday night juniors that I'm coaching and the Monday night juniors that I'm coaching as well.
I know how you feel. Well, we're proud to have you as an addition to our curling club, and we thank you for all your work. So we're looking at a hit here.
Let's see if you can get the angle, take out both of those reds. The red draw just came a little short, didn't quite get locked onto that back yellow.
Yep, or you can get to the inside, another option. I didn't go to the inside, didn't get it to slide sideways as much as you would have liked to get the double.
And now Connor's got another chance to try to just lock a red rock onto some backing there. Doesn't want to leave it too open to set up the double.
Would like to have a crooked number to put up, leaving the center open to be able to make that last shot. Here this rock is starting to bend very strong.
Just a little bit of an over curl there.
The weight was nice. Little over curl, as he said.
It's going to take a little bit to get that back into play now.
Red is sitting 1 and 2. Yellow is 3rd. And it's a little debatable from this angle of who is sitting 4. Appears to be red to me.
I agree, and I think our button can is pretty centered here. So I think there's a pretty strong chance that that red is closer than that back yellow.
Here comes Andrew. Gonna take out the shot rock. We'll see how much it rolls.
Well, this one's curling on him too.
Gonna shoot over in front of the opposing rock, not quite, but to the back of the button.
We'll see if that lines up a double for Connor here. Might be able to bring that red rock into play on the edge of the house after all. Now I've noticed on these takeouts, they've just been underestimating the curl a little bit, been brushing a lot of guards up front.
We've seen a couple wick outs today, but only about an inch of that rock exposed, and they wicked that out. But their nemesis has been really over curling on some of those rocks.
Yeah. I wonder if that's in Rachel's mind here as they're talking it over. Looks like she might be asking for the draw right there. Really debating if they've got that double or not.
I believe it's there, especially with the heat that Connor can generate.
And it's wide open, no guards. I mean, don't think there's much risk of hurting yourself here as long as you take one of them out.
Right.
And it looks like they are lining that up here. Looks like a little more broom than the last takeout.
think they discussed somewhat the draw to the second stone.
Oh,
The discussion would be that or the cross house double.
It does look like the draw.
This is the draw that I'd mentioned first. Trying to land it on the stone. That'd be the second stone for the yellow team. Third stone all curling in there good.
It looks like they made the adjustment and they are going to bounce that one out.
That gives red 1 or 2, 3, and 4. Yellow being 1 on the button. The problem here is that Sarah could draw to that stone or take 1 out and slide over in front of the other red stone. Got a couple options here. This is the last rock for the yellow team. Have a little break between the 4th and 5th end as they come and mop the ice. Ice conditions have been fantastic. Showing a 16 plus time between hog lines. This shot, Sarah Fenson. Actually appears to be throwing a hit and wanting to roll one way or another. Here it comes. I'd like to get a roll to the right, get in front of the other team's rock. Hits it on the nose.
Well, we'll see what Rachel thinks she can do with this. It'd be a very tough double. I'd be a lot of heat to get that moving almost sideways, but that is a chance for 3. But if you miss it, it's another steal, and that I'm not sure you can afford to give any up here. Kind of need to score with your power play.
I think you'll be seeing a draw to the button there with a little backstop. Hoping for a bigger end. Those two being horizontal to each other makes a predicament to get that double. Rachel with a hammer shot. Her teammate Connor Kauffman holding the broom. And she's off.
I believe she's trying the double, I think.
A little weight at this one.
I think it's just gonna over curl.
Solid.
Yep.
Well, they looked at risk reward, I think.
And with a steal of 1.
That is your game. 4 ends. Decided to hopefully come back and play them in the playoffs with a little better outcome. Well, I'm going to have a couple guests here. We had a couple this morning with Lewis. Enjoyed having you here with me, Lewis.
Well, Ken, thanks for letting me join you for one end, even if it was a little short here.
A little short, but we do have a couple players coming up to talk to us. Andrew Stopera, Sarah Fenson, our winners. Good to have you here, Lewis. And we had Sarah's sister, Taylor. Taylor headed out to the Olympics. We thank her also. There's your score, 7-0 after 4. Shaking the hands. We'll see them again, I'm sure.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Lewis. And hope for some good curling for you the rest of the year. Thank you for your work with the youth. Appreciate it being carried on.
Well, thank you for everything you've done leading up, and thanks for, I'm assuming some people listening right now did the same as I did. Enjoyed listening to you all week at work.
Well, thank you.
Giving me some distraction from some frustration.
Yeah, you know, we heard here, I don't know if it was early this morning or last night, they've already had 10,000 viewers.
Oh, wow.
We'll see what it is at the end. A lot of people in the club now in the upper level. Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Ken.
We'll get that mic and get ready to mic up our winners. Andrew Stopera, Sarah Fenson, Andrew and Sarah now talking with their coach, Mark Lazar. While we're waiting, we'll tell you a little about these two champion level curlers. We have Sarah. Interesting fact, she is a twin. Her twin is Taylor, that's headed off to Olympics. I think a little family humor here. If she could meet anyone living today, who would it be? And she says, the legendary Bob Fenson. Her husband's grandfather, I know they've met many times. If anyone you would like to thank and why, she says her own family and the Bemidji community for being so welcoming, and of course, Dave's Pizza. Some points there for Sarah from her in-laws, Roxy and Pete Fenson. How did you start curling? And she says, big family sport, thanks to my dad. We did interview her dad, Wayne Anderson, and her curling hero happens to be her husband, Graham. Her favorite shot is a freeze. She is not playing four-person curling this year, concentrating on the mixed doubles, and you can see she's very good at it. Her other sport that she likes besides curling, slow pitch softball. She's a graphic designer at Skyline. Of course, married to Graham, teammate Andrew. Her coach is Mark Lazar. Curling out of both Chaska and previously the Philadelphia Curling Club. She has played this roaring game for 22 years. Her teammate is Andrew Stopera, now coaching, or not coaching, but skipping what we used to call the Young Bucks team. His girlfriend is Kaylee. Teammate Sarah, Coach Mark Lazar. They're coming up in the house, telling a little bit about Andrew, as we already did about Sarah. He's been curling for 21 years, and he started because his dad curled, brought him to the Ardsley Curling Club. His curling hero is Megan Stopera. He does play four-person competitive curling, and he does that very well. Team Stopera with Tom Hall, Mark Penner, and Lance Wheeler. He enjoys baseball. He sells insurance. And he's coming up the stairs to talk with us. He won an Emmy for his work with NBC for the Beijing Olympic Games 4 years ago. And looking to head to the Worlds in Geneva, Switzerland, with his mixed double players who are both in the house. We're going to mic them up. We have Andrew Stopera and Sarah Fenson. We'll just have you have one mic, and if you just take that and pass back and forth.
Yeah, there we go.
Good to have you here. And Is there extra pressure being the number 1 seed, or does it not bother?
No, it feels good. This was our goal for the week, to have a strong round robin, and yeah, just want to have a good game tomorrow, but really happy so far with how we're playing.
Boy, talk about a strong round robin. Now you're undefeated with how many wins?
6 now.
Good for you. Safe to say that you're going to be making the playoffs. You're the only undefeated team out there. You just eliminated the one team from that status.
Give your grandfather a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
It's good to have you here in Bemidji. We tried to warm it up for you. What do you think? We did a good job?
It's a little bit of temperature shock. I was curling in Arizona last week, so I get the 100-degree temperature flip-flop.
You're curling in Arizona. Is that a Coyote Club?
Yeah, they have a men's cash spiel, so the team was out there, yeah.
Did you compete in that?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
And how did you do?
We lost the quarters.
Lost in the quarters, okay. Besides this event and the Olympics coming up, I understand you're going to, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm going to go cheer on Team USA there, so excited to be in the stands.
Do you know someone on that team?
Oh, I know a few people, but yeah, big supporter of my sister Taylor, who throws lead for Team Peterson, so excited to do that.
Isn't that exciting? I understand that all of the sisters are headed over there with their husbands.
That's correct. Yeah, we're gonna have a good fan base from the Anderson side. So yeah, excited to cheer loud.
That's good. We got to interview her as she's sneaking by behind you. Taylor's very excited and should be.
Yeah.
Your dad's joining later?
Yeah, my dad will be there longer than me actually. So yeah, he's gonna have the whole Olympic experience. So it's just gonna be a really fun family affair.
Yeah, I miss seeing you two play together. I gotta be honest. I love seeing the two of you play together, and we're quite a duo for many years. Things happen.
Yeah, we love supporting each other if it's together or apart. So yeah, we have a lot of love for each other.
It's so cool to see her come up and support you here as
know.
you're going over there to
it's
support her.
It's not like she's busy or anything, so
No.
It does mean a lot that she came up here to cheer us on this week.
Yeah. Andrew, skipping. A little bit of change. I know you've skipped in the past, but with this team now you're with, your players. I know them, but could you tell the audience who's playing with you in that competitive team?
Yeah, unfortunately, Corey decided to leave us to focus on mixed doubles in the Olympics himself. So still with Tom Howell and Mark Fenner. Mark's obviously from here, and I'm sure Tom's curled here 1,000 times. He's been around and curled with Alex Fenson too. And then we added Lance Wheeler, who's also playing in this event, to come in and play lead. And yeah, we've had 2 events together and not a ton of games, but looking forward to getting out there at nationals. And it's definitely a different position, but it's been fun getting back into the skipping game.
I've watched you playing now as a skip. Watched you play that position before, and the team that you're on now, I feel that you're going to do a great job. Already have shown that, and we just cheer you on.
Yeah, thank you.
Quick question, do you call Mark or do you call him Cooch?
We call him Cooch. I feel like sometimes I have to code switch back and forth because I'll say Cooch and someone won't know what I'm talking about, but most curling people can have the Cooch down. So
I tried to get him to curl before his dad did.
Really?
Yeah. And it's been Cooch to us all along, and he's a good player.
Yeah, he's not too bad.
Yeah.
I've gotten to live with him the last handful of years too, so.
Well, we're sorry for that.
I know, I get a lot of Cooch time.
So what do you two do when you're not curling?
I work for a company that sells mostly health insurance. Okay. So I work remotely and can kind of curl and work when I'm not curling. So it's not a bad
combination,
gig.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a graphic designer, so I get to work remote. But other than that, we like to play slow pitch softball in the summers.
Both of you?
Well, in the cities, a bunch of the curlers get together and we play on a beer league softball team.
Really?
Play some pickleball or whatever.
You'd be shocked how many injuries we have. And you think we're a bunch of athletes, but we go onto the softball field and we don't look like it all the time.
Concerned how that would go. A bunch of curlers playing slow pitch softball. Just trying to imagine that.
Athletic. We're very athletic.
We have Rich Roonan on the team, and he's always yelling at the umpires, so that's fun.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
He's not different. Curling and softball, same guy.
I'm surprised you got a shirt from some little place here in Bemidji on your
Oh yeah.
sponsoring you this
Yeah,
weekend?
Dave's Pizza is supporting us this week, and yeah, if of course everyone in the area probably knows of the pizza place, but they're big fans of us, and we're big fans of them. So
Yeah, Dave's not only infamous in Bemidji, but all over the region. Would like to say #1 pizza shop, huh?
let's claim it.
Okay, very good. Well, we appreciate watching you curl. Appreciate the good representation both of you have done, being top-notch athletes, but also conducting yourself as top-notch people, even in some ways, even better.
Yeah, thanks for having us here. I think Andrew has a shout out he would like to say.
Yeah, we'd like to ask each of you who you'd like to say hey to, and maybe if you want to thank anyone, but want to hear who you'd like to say hi to.
I think I said it yesterday. I didn't expect to be on the mic today again, but it's my grandfather's birthday today. I think he's 86. Does that make sense?
And what is his name?
Jerry Tepper.
Fantastic.
So him and my grandmother Helen have been supporting me as long as I can remember. So yeah, I love them very much, and happy birthday, Grandpa.
Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Sarah, anyone you want to say hi to, or is everyone that you know here?
I know we do have a big fan base here. I know my other sisters are at home watching, so I'll say hi to them. And,
Fantastic. Even the Puerto Rico crew.
Yes, yeah. My Emily and Courtney on Team Puerto Rico, and my sister Larissa down in Florida. So we're spread out family, but yeah, I know everyone's a big curling fan in our family, and I would like to thank the volunteers, but also Kent, you've now commentated every draw. I mean, you must be quite tired, but we appreciate all this time that you're putting into the broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's fun to see comments coming in. Earlier this morning or late last night, one of the two, we'd had 10,000 views
No way.
of this event. I expect that to more than double by the time we're done. Curling has grown leaps and bounds, and part of the reason is players like yourselves, graceful, gracious, and top-notch curlers.
Well, thanks for having us. We're really enjoying being here.
Yeah, thanks much to both Sarah Anderson Fenson, Mr. Stopera. Big things coming in your way. Thank you so much. Appreciate you to know and Andrew and Sarah as we look for the playoffs continuing. Championships, 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Hope to see you both in it, and good luck. Good curling. This is Kent Barr. I'm going to sign off here. We are excited about the games coming up. Just like to say good curling, and until next time when we throw more rocks at houses, this is Kent Barr. On behalf of the Bemidji Curling Club, we'll be back at 7:30 this evening for the final draw of the day. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks.
Thank you much. Good job.
Hopefully we'll see you here again soon.
Yeah, you have. I got one mic. I keep continuing to talk. You get to join a little extra bonus time. Good job.
Oh yeah? We all done, Ken? Oh, mingle. We got a lot of people. Mingle. We got a lot of people.
Nina had to take her dog to the library for reading so my kids could read. Thanks, Caleb.